What?
Isn't that how you came out?
No.
He was the best guy around.
Round.
Boys. Round.
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 Boys.
What about the people he murdered?
Round.
People he murdered.
Round.
People he murdered.
Round.
What murder?
Round.
Murder.
Welcome everybody.
Welcome, everyone.
Yes,
Shoot, I'm going to cover my face while I try to do this.
do it. Cover your face.
Yeah. Cheers.
Put us on social media. Tag us.
I will save this and tag us and everything.
Yeah. Check us out, everybody. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube.
We're on Instagram. We are YouTube.
We're on TikTok.
We're on TikTok?
Mm-hmm. I upload clips to TikTok. Not whole episodes, but clips. So
Okay.
if you just want to watch clips, you don't want to watch the entire episode or listen to it on Spotify, you can watch clips
Yeah.
like everybody else. Watch
Yes.
1 minute clips because that is your attention span.
That's all
right
you get.
now.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the world's attention span. Honestly,
Yep.
that's what the world wants to listen to is only 1 minute. So as a matter of fact, we're already at the minute mark. Goodbye,
That's
everyone.
it. They've turned
Yep.
out. Yep.
Tune
Tuned
out.
up.
It's
Goodbye.
over. Goodbye.
See you next week.
Play the outro. Mr. James.
We'll have 300 mini episodes that are 35 seconds long.
Yes. Yeah. But Mr. James,
Yes, sir.
this is the Round Boys. This is episode 12.
We are on episode 11.
Episode 11.
Yeah.
And welcome to our audience who we already welcomed and said hi to. But cheers to everyone that is watching, and thank you for watching. Even if it's for a minute, or even if it's just for like a little bit of a stream, or of a reel or a TikTok, wherever you are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've considered putting like big-breasted women as like the thumbnails for each episode, so people will click on it.
I'm all right with this idea. Any way to get traffic. What if we upload it to Pornhub?
We could. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we're starting the Round Boys OnlyFans today.
There you go. Yeah.
That's it. That's all our money problems going to be done right there. We're going to talk about everything and everyone and everything that's going on in the world and food on OnlyFans, exclusively on OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, yeah.
No, we're not doing that.
You could put your foot into a cake.
You know what? As a matter of fact, I think if we're on OnlyFans and it's a subscription only model, then we'll just have our feet at the very front. Feet pics, feet videos, even. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes me wonder too about those sites. Like, do the people who like feet pics, men, it's gonna be men. Do they want like women's feet only, or is it just feet in general?
Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. Let's just come back a little bit, because there are women that like feet. Okay,
are there?
I think there are. I think there are. We shouldn't just exclude a fetish to just one gender. All right, I think fetishes are for all genders.
Yeah, there's Tub Girl.
Okay, all right. Let's not talk about Tub Girl in this podcast. I did not.
Anytime I think men are more gross, there's always a woman who
Yeah.
is right there with them.
Yeah. That's how couples. Couples, they have certain fetishes and they like them, and they go through with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But going forward with what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Feet on our OnlyFans. Subscribe. $9.99 a month.
Only feet.
Only feet. Well, just we're renaming this to Only Feet.
Yeah, I was thinking about Doing it only calves.
We would break the internet with our calves.
Yeah. I like to show off my calves because they're big. Yeah.
I think it's a valiant idea. It'd probably be a great idea.
Yeah.
We should do it. But anyways, on to the episode, and I'm going to bring up one of my topics first and foremost because it's new to my mind. And earlier, during a round of we were doing a round of pleasantries before the show started. We were talking, and I was eating because I had not had dinner yet, or even lunch because I'm poor. No, I'm kidding. But I was eating chicken wings, and it dawned on me. I think we are all being screwed over on chicken wings. I think that when you look at an actual chicken wing, it's not just a drum, and it's not just a little wing piece. No, it's the whole thing together, right? It's the drum, the wing, all of it. It's even like probably bigger than that. Look at a wing, like the wingspan of even a chicken. Like there's a lot of meat and that is there that's being sacrificed, and like we're being screwed over. We're being told that the little wing part, the little the flats. Yeah, the flats are like the main part of the wing, and then there's a drum. No, those should come together. Those should always come together, and that should count as one wing. Instead, they separate it, and they say that's two wings. No, go fuck yourself. We are being screwed over, and you know what? I think we need to blame Buffalo Wild Wings, Tyson's. What's the other wing stop? We need to blame them, and you know what? We need to blame the Colonel too.
So you're saying one wing is two pieces?
Well, yeah, because it's together, right? The bones are just cut in half.
Okay, yeah. So when you actually look at a chicken, the arm is like expand, contract. That's two pieces that are cut up, and then they sell it as a single wing.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You see where the issue I have is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
End of
Are you
rant.
not outraged with me? End of rant. Are you not outraged with me, sir?
I've never thought of
feeling...
it. I've never thought of it like that. I don't think about chicken wings. Usually, if I go get wings, I'm thinking about like how good they are, and I just like how many of these can I eat, kind of a thing.
That's the thing, James. That's the thing. That's what they want you to think. They only want you to think about the flavor. And yes, you're right. The big chicken. I'm looking straight at you, big chicken.
He's coming after me.
I know what you're all doing. All right. Y'all making the wings taste great. You have the guy on Hot Ones, whatever his name is. I forget his name all the time. The guy on Hot Ones,
Sean?
he's promoting your shit. Yeah, Sean. He's promoting your shit and talking about big chicken all the time. And he's always putting down the little pieces of chicken wings, the split, the drums and the flats separate, and they go into like whatever. You know what? The wings themselves are not good because you know what makes wings good? The chicken wings good is the sauce. Because the sauce is the thing that makes them the best. And the big chicken, it marinated and everything. Big chicken, brined even, right? Big chicken has been in bed with big sauce to make sure that our eyes are closed to that fact that we are being screwed over on how many chicken wings we could have.
I think you got a point.
Yep. Now imagine now let me drink my Duff beer.
Well, hold on. Like, okay, so do me a favor. Just Google turkey wing real quick.
Okay.
If you look at the image of a turkey wing, I think that's what you're talking about. That's the whole wing, right?
Let me see. Turkey wing. All right. Well. Yeah.
That's the whole wing. Yeah.
That
That's
should be
what
the
it
whole
should.
wing.
Yeah.
That's what it should.
That's what
look
you should
like,
get.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what,
But what we get, well, some of these. Okay, now I'm looking at chicken wings. Some of these are like home recipes, and it is the whole wing. But if you go to like a restaurant, or if you buy them in the store, it's gonna be that singular piece. So I don't know if the restaurants are really like, if it's a restaurant is not at fault.
yeah. Look
Yeah,
at
that's
that.
the whole thing. Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like we're not getting that. We're not getting that, James.
I think some Chinese restaurants will, if they do like fried chicken, they'll give you that, the whole thing. But
The whole thing.
you're right though. Yeah, pricing out a wing based on only part of the wing of the anatomy of the chicken is wrong. It's wrong to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think we, as a society, need to stand up, right to our legislators,
Yeah.
and tell them straight up, we want the whole thing, not just half of one. We want the whole thing, and that counts as
We
one
want the whole
wing.
wing. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, do you think it's a
Buffalo
restaurant's
Wild
fault
Wings.
though?
I think it's Big
Because that's how
Chicken's
they.
fault.
I think that's how they buy them. If let's say Buffalo Wild Wing is buying from like
I think-
a distributor.
Right, and they are. I think it might be. I think it's the farms. I think it's the farms that are being greedy and saying like, here's a whole pack of wings, like a box of wings or whatever. However they sell wings to the, right? Because they don't send a whole ass chicken over to Buffalo Wild Wings and
No.
they chop it up all there.
they
Yeah.
No. No, they don't. But
No.
yeah, I'm assuming places like Buffalo Wild Wings, they buy them in bulk, and when it comes to them, it's like a huge box of probably like 100 or something, and it's already cut up from the distribution center. So yeah, like places like Tyson is the one who's like cutting up the chicken wing.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it. I and you know what? Maybe it's Tyson. Maybe it's Tyson that we need to go after, and not Mike Tyson, because we can't win against that man.
No.
But I think in general, the farms, the poultry people, and chickens themselves. So don't get me wrong, the chickens are in on it too. All right, I know they can't talk or defend themselves, but I know the chickens are in on it. I don't know how, but they are.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I've had one too many drinks. But no, kidding. But yeah, I think in general, I think we need to investigate this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what'd you think about the
America.
the boneless wing fiasco?
I think boneless wings are adult chicken nuggets, and I think if you're an adult and you have boneless wings and you don't admit that you're just having adult chicken nuggets and you want to say that it's a wing, you can go fuck yourself. All right, it's either bone in or not. You're having a chicken wing or not. All right, because
some guy litigated. He
no.
Well, there was a guy. Did you hear
he
about that
litigated
case?
and lost,
Yeah.
didn't he?
I don't remember if he lost or not, but
Yeah, he lost.
I thought they sided with him.
He did.
No, okay.
No, they
I
didn't
thought
side with him.
they
They cited the fact that they
they
said like it had to be. They couldn't be called wings. They had to be called. Like legally they couldn't be called chicken wings. They had to be called like chicken wings with like more eyes or some shit like that.
Okay, obviously we don't have
definitely-
the.
Hold on. we don't know. We don't know.
We don't
right?
know.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'm wrong. Right? Maybe we don't know here.
I think that it's kind of, it's not really right to say it's boneless wings, because it would be, I think it would just be like a pile of meat that they put in front of me. If I were to take if I just took a chicken wing
If I
and
were
I
to
ripped the bones
debone-
out and I handed,
Yeah.
it would look weird.
Mm-hmm. That would be nasty. That would be nasty.
Here's your boneless chicken wing.
That would be so nasty.
It would just be like a pile.
Here's your boneless.
Like, what the fuck is this? You know?
Just pile of skin and meat. Like that's what I mean. That's what it is though. That's what it really is. But what they do is they fucking debone the chicken, right? And they throw it all into a blender and just blend it all up, and then just put it all back together in like little balls, and then they fry it up, and then they throw like. It's not.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet.
It's just chicken nuggets, man. That's how chicken nuggets are made.
Basic chicken nuggets, but I'm willing to bet that if you say, "Oh, this is boneless wings," I'm 90% sure that they didn't take all wing meat and then grind it and then make it into a ball. Is that pizza? Pizza time?
Right.
Pizza time.
Okay. Maybe pizza time, but I'm just gonna put it. I'm not gonna eat it right now. So
okay.
We'll take a little bit of a break.
So, moving on. Speaking of big companies and warehouses and things like that, Alan, you're an insurance man. And you've seen these warehouse fires that's been going on, right?
I have. Yeah.
Okay. So the first one that kind of started I think there's been 6 now, but the one that's kind of started it all was a guy who lit toilet paper on fire, and that started a whole warehouse fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. He filmed it, and so disgruntled worker saying he doesn't get paid enough, and so that's why he's burned the warehouse down.
Yeah.
Their sprinkler system didn't go off.
I thought that was a joke. I thought it was the first part of the video. I'm like, oh, this is a funny. And then all the way towards the end, I'm like, oh, this is not a funny.
It's not so funny.
Real, which is still funny. But yeah.
He's not making a joke.
He's not making a joke. Ooh.
Yeah. So the sprinkler system didn't activate. Because they,
which is
for whatever reason,
that's very yeah.
It is strange for a big industrial building to not have. Do you think
it is? You know what? It's also strange. Now you mention it, it's strange that toilet paper fire is strong enough to melt steel beams.
Real tie-in to 9/11. Conspiracy. Yeah.
Conspiracy. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. So what do you think that company would get insurance payout even though they didn't make sure that the sprinkler system was active?
If they disclose if they disclose that they had an active sprinkler system and it did not work when it did it, that is gross negligence, and therefore the insurance would not pay out.
Okay, so they have to keep up their end safety-wise.
Yeah.
To make sure that their system is working properly.
If they disclosed, if they disclose to the insurance company, which all insurance companies require you that if you have a large warehouse like that, and if there's an insurance company that doesn't, and they somehow don't require you to have a sprinkler system, then they're idiots, and they're not gonna last in business for a long time. But there is no way that if there is proof that they did not keep up with maintaining their sprinkler system, and that they were negligent in making sure the sprinkler system was working. So, i.e., they didn't actually do any of their job or due diligence to make sure that worked. The insurance has every right to decline that claim. And why would they pay it if they didn't hold in their part of the bargain of doing that? Now, however, what then happens is that the insurance claim falls on the person that committed the crime, right?
Okay.
Because they can go after him for doing that, and then he's being sued for doing the damages. So, I mean, we'll see. Obviously, he's not going to be able to pay that. He's going to go to jail for a long time. And
Yeah, you can't sue him for $500 million.
He's also not gonna be
because he doesn't have it.
you can't sue him for $500 million. But again, at the same time, the insurance is also not going to pay $500 million. So they're shit out of luck. If it's found that they were negligent in maintaining their sprinkler system, the insurance is not going to pay that.
Yeah.
It's not even going to pay anything. Yeah. But if it's just like there was a fault and they have records of taking care of the sprinkler system every time, except for just one time, all of a sudden there was a fault and they didn't work, then yeah. That's crazy that it didn't turn on. That's
well, probably because they didn't keep it.
The guy was in on it the entire time, and they're
he might have known that they didn't like keep up. He might have known that they didn't keep up with the maintenance of it.
Which honestly, it brings up a safety issue. Like again,
well, because
if
they're too cheap to pay this guy,
making sure that his employees are safe.
Yeah, if they're too cheap to pay this guy, then they're too cheap.
And then they're too cheap to maintain. Yeah. They're too cheap to maintain the security and the safety systems. Also, I have to say real quick, especially as far as like security is concerned, like I know it's a toilet paper warehouse and whatnot, but like how, like this guy was just like able to just turn these fires on without nobody just coming up there and like slapping his shit, like
yeah, was he like the only one
there to be like? Well, from what I understand, there was only 8 people there at the time, and all 8 got out. I don't know. Do you think that like he started the fire and was like, by the way, guys, I started a fire, and they like looked at him and they were all laughing, and all of a sudden they're just like, oh, it smells. Oh shit, let's run outside. Like I don't know. It's very odd. It's a very odd story. I don't know. I'm whatever with corporations, but I feel that there is an inherent danger in setting fires, more so because they can spread and everything, and you know you're causing damage to the corporation. But what about the people that work there and rely on that job and need that job, like that person does? I mean, I fuck the corporation in all honestly. Like they'll find a way to recoup that $500,000 loss or $500 million loss. What concerns me is if the fire wasn't controlled and it spread, and I believe this was out in California, right?
Yeah.
Where was this?
I think it was Oakland.
It was in California. So they have a history of wildfires and all that stuff. Oakland? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, out there I don't think there's. Yeah, but still, it's like, what if the fire spread? What if it caused, millions and millions of damage to people's homes, stuff like that? Which thankfully this didn't. But I mean, we've had stupid people do stupid things like incendiaries for a gender reveal that caused like a whole ass wildfire and burned a lot of homes. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But I mean, I think that one day that this is going to lead to something even worse. Like it's not going to be good at the end of the day.
Yeah. Don't do something that's going to affect your fellow employees. Do it Luigi style.
It's not employing employees or like your community. Yep. Absolutely.
Luigi style.
Just go after one guy,
Yeah, the one guy on top. Yeah.
A lot of CEOs got security all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows? That toilet paper CEO now is walking around, covered in soft now and and bodyguards.
Yeah. Speaking of corporations,
Yes, sir.
let's talk about the Alamo. So I'm going to share my screen with you.
It's been 2 months since the Alamo Drafthouse announced its plans to mandate phone use in its theaters during the movie. Drafthouse Corporate has now implemented their controversial mobile ordering system. So how's it going? I found out firsthand last week at a Friday matinee of Hoppers. Let me tell you why that will be my last visit to an Alamo Drafthouse. Despite saying they had no intention of cutting positions, Drafthouse has severely limited the hours of all of its staff. And despite the staff reductions and the elimination of the server position entirely, they still put an 18% service fee on every check. Did they deliver a custom-built dark screen QR mobile ordering system? No. Your screen brightness remains the same, and you do everything through that app. Yes, that includes reporting, talking, and texting. They rolled this insulting updated PSA before the movie saying, "We fully appreciate the irony of reporting phone use on your phone." And I guess irony is the only thing they appreciate now, because remember no texting during the movie? Guess how they let you know it's time to close your tab? They text you. And if you miss the text because let's say you had your phone on Do Not Disturb because you were watching a movie, the tab auto closes 20 minutes after they send the text with an extra 5% tip. So that's it. I'm done. This sucks. Adios, Drafthouse.
So you and I are fans of the Alamo here in Chicago. Well, I guess I was a fan. I don't know if you're still a fan, but I would say I was a fan. That being said, I heard about these changes, and I also heard that there was a menu change as well. Menu changes, whatever, they do that all the time. It was just it just so happened that it coincided with these rule changes. Now, they have always been like the beacon of hope when it comes to being strict about certain restrictions and certain things that are going on in the theaters, and making sure that the viewing experience isn't hurt by anyone on their phone, being obnoxious, talking over the film, just making sure that everything is great. Now they've moved on to this whole experience of like, we're getting rid of the servers, we're getting rid of people coming to you. Now you're gonna have this bright ass screen on your phone, and so that's going to, like, if I'm next to someone and they're putting an order in, and it's annoying the fuck out of me while I'm watching the, like, whatever, fucking, what's coming up soon, Mortal Kombat 2, whatever. I couldn't think of anything else, right? Sitting there watching Mortal Kombat 2, there's about to be a fatality. Fucking guy next to me just fucking turns on his fucking phone, and it's all bright and shit, and you just fucking, it's gonna take you out of the film, man. It's fucking bullshit. And then they always have these PSAs. Like right before the movie starts, get the fuck off your phone.
Yeah. They used to be really strict
and
about
it's just
that.
Like, yeah, they're really strict about that. But now they're just throwing that away. Why? That's what made the Alamo great. And the food.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like if someone
bad,
is like
whatever.
texting and they're on their phone, you get kicked the fuck out.
Yeah. You get kicked the fuck out. Remember, like, it was like you raised your hand and they immediately came to you. You didn't, and you just point.
Yeah,
really
I mean, they
point,
give you a
said,
warning,
like, who
but
is fucking up. Yeah, they give you a warning, and now you can just be on your phone to order. Like,
yeah,
but what? Why? Why
it's
are we
like
doing this?
that's one thing, and
The
I
old
was kind of less like, I was like, okay, that's stupid. They're kind of going back on their own rules, but it's like cutting the staff is that pissed me off a lot.
The cutting the staff is the worst part.
Yeah,
because honestly, the staff at the Alamo and Wrigleyville, very kind, very nice. Like they all want to make sure that your experience watching the film and eating there is great. Like they come up to you, they ask you, "Hey, have you ever been to the Alamo before?" You say no. They explain what it's all about, and then when it comes to like their season, people that go there all the time, the regulars, they know who they are, or like they know immediately by seeing the ticket and everything, like how ready they are. Like they are on it. They are on it. They are very courteous. They don't get in the way of the film. Like whenever they bring your food out and everything, it's great. And now it's just like, What are we doing? Are we
No,
just gonna have like those little fuck?
I remember like the food came out on time, and it was good. It's good food, you know. Every time I went there, the service was great. But it's like, you know what happens when you cut staff at a place? Service quality goes down.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Yeah. And eventually it's
Morale
going
goes
to
down,
ruin your
too.
fucking... Yeah. Eventually it's going to ruin your fucking business. And this is what happens with a lot of like bars in Chicago, is that like it's really good, staff is great, and you're well attended to, but then they start cutting down the staff, and then like the service is not so great because the staff is working double now because they're doing the job of 2-3 people, and then people stop coming in because the service isn't good anymore.
It's happened to several establishments that you and I have been fans of and going to. It's happened to certain places that I won't name names because I know people that still work there, and it's just like you're going there and like people have been like, it's obvious that there's cost cutting measures going on, like by increasing the food prices, which is whatever, everything is increasing, but then cutting the staff, like that's what's going on. This is like that. It's endemic of like what's going on in the world, and like CEOs and companies and corporations think that they can just cut like working hours and cut staff to make sure that everything is that's the way that's going to help things. No, it's not going to help things any type of way. And like it used to be, the Alamo used to be family owned, and then they expanded. When they expanded, they sold to Sony, and that's why they have a lot of Sony exclusive movies there. And I don't know if you remember, like back in the the studio era of Hollywood, a lot of the movie theaters were ran by studios. Like you would only see, like say, like just for example, not that it was it was Sony back then, but it's TriStar or whatever, or Paramount. You go into a Paramount theater, you can only see Paramount films. Now it's a Sony, like Alamo is now owned by Sony. How long before the Alamo only exclusively shows Sony films, right? Or that they make an exclusivity of like, this is where you can only watch our movies, is the theaters that we own. How long before we get into that, back into that era of Hollywood? It's depressing. It's sad, but that's the point. That's the whole thing. That's Sony is actually the ones that are fucking this up for everyone. It's not so much the Alamo or who the Alamo used to be ran by. Those people were, generally for what they did, for moviegoers, were great people. Like, how often do you go into like an AMC and like the previews have nothing to do with the movie, right? Not the previews, but like you get the so at Alamo you get a nice little teaser, like say for the Barbie film, right? For the Barbie movie a couple years ago, they showed a bunch of they showed little reels of the history of the Barbie, like shows that had Barbie. They even showed like some Margot Robbie like clips from her film history and from her filmography, her film history, and then also from what's his face's I forgot his name, the lead guy that played Ken, whatever. They showed him in like a musical, like they like did all these nice little tidbits, and then they'd show the trailers, right? When you go to the AMC, it's just like, here's this quiz, like it has nothing to do with the film, and then it goes into trailers. Like, I like the Alamo because the Alamo is for fucking cinephiles. All right, that's what it is. Yeah, the Alamo
for the letterbox
is for people
heads.
For the letterbox heads, the people that like movies. And now, and granted, here in Chicago, we have the luxury of the fact that we have Music Box and other small theaters in the area that we can just walk to or go to or take the bus to and see a film there, and it's just like old school, and it's exactly for cinephiles, right? But Alamo, it does it in a bigger way, in a bigger format, and I love the fact that when it came here for the first time, because I heard about it all the time from people from Austin, how great it was, and to hear and to see it. And to be able to go there and enjoy it and enjoy a film. You and I went to go see the Aliens movie there, the latest Aliens movie. That was a fun experience. But then now to hear that the experience is being tainted and just being ruined because of cost cutting measures is fucking disappointing. And it sucks.
No, and it's like, what was the reason for cutting costs? Like, are you doing poorly? Are people not going to see movies? Like, I don't believe that. That's bullshit. Like, the Alamo was doing great.
Yeah. It's just it's bullshit. It's just this rhetoric that people want to watch movies at home all the time now. And granted, maybe I don't see as many movies as I did before. I'm a pretty busy guy. I have a lot of things going on in my life.
But the Alamo's different. It's an experience, you know.
It's an experience. You go
look at the reclining seats and the fucking and the food and they sell beer too. So you can get a cocktail or a beer.
Mm-hmm. And you just fucking get wasted watching fucking whatever movie you want to watch. And the nice thing about the Alamo, and I know this is still true because I still keep up with it. I haven't gone in a while because I live further from there now. But the nice thing about the Alamo is that they have a lot of matinees with a lot of older films. Like they'll also release like they had like a Back to the Future night, and you can go see all Back to the Future movies, back to back, whatever. Or you could spread it out. It's just, to me, it's crazy and it's wild that why are we doing this to ourselves? It's like, why are we doing this to the things that we love? Why are we allowing corporations to just dictate how our experience is in the theater or at home or at a restaurant or at a bar? It's just like, beer should not be $10, right? You should not go to a bar and beers are like $8, $9, $10 for a beer, right? I go down the street and I can get old style for $3. I know it's old style. I know fucking people, you can be a beer snob all you want. I don't give a fuck. It's a fucking beer at the end of the day. I go there occasionally and have a $3 fucking old style at a bar where there are people to talk to or to interact with. I'm not here by myself at home drinking my own PBRs or whatever. Like, I am out socializing. That's what's wrong with what's going on in this world right now, is that, and now you got me on a tangent, and I'm sorry, but it's pissing me off that, like, we allow larger companies to just dictate what our experiences are nowadays. And because the prices of everything is going up, because they're not willing to cut their bottom line. They're not willing to cut their own bottom line as far as like their own salaries, their own their own stock options or whatever they have, so that make sure that they're getting their nut, but we're not getting ours, and they can go fuck themselves. Fuck you, CEOs. Cheers.
Yeah. You tell him, Alan.
You got me heated. Now.
Alan Mangione.
No!
He's coming for you.
No.
You better watch out.
Oh no,
CEOs. No. Well, let's talk about another place in Chicago that hopefully will never kowtow to a corporation. We're going to talk about Willie's Dick and Chicken.
Please tell me about Willie's Dick and Chicken.
All right, it's on screen now. Here's their menu.
Can I bring my nephew to Willie's Dick and Chicken?
As long as he's over 18.
They are not. So.
Oh, the little one?
The little one. Yeah, I only have one nephew, jackass.
Okay, I didn't know. Latinos got big families. I don't know. You got like 17 kids.
Anyway, going
yes.
back. Mm-hmm.
So, Willie's Dick and Chicken in Chicago. You got to be 18. First of all, you got to be 18 to go to this place, right? Okay. And if you look at your screen, can you see that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, if we're looking at the screen here.
Chicken and pussy waffle sandwich.
They got cock meat sandwich, Brokeback burger, smash that ass burger. When I found out about this and I looked at their menu, I was like, "Oh my god, did I write this?" This is totally like my type of comedy. Like Oreo, cinnamon toast cock.
Cream pie surprise.
Horchata.
Horchata. No, hold on. That's not original. They you know, no. We've said that for a long. Plan B.
Cookies and cum. Like this is my type of comedy. Like I feel like I went into a fugue state and like wrote their whole menu and then just didn't remember that I did that.
Mm-hmm. I think you did this. I think you did all this.
Yeah. Smash that ass burger.
I am a little bit disappointed with the hand cut fries, but then immediately right after that, it's the tater thoughts.
Tater thoughts.
Cinnamon twisty twisters, titty twisters, truffle fries, which again, Brokeback Burger, the BJ Burger, smash that ass burger. Hell yes, yes.
Jamaican me jerk it.
What?
Cunny mustard.
Oh, cunny.
Jamaican me jerk it is funny.
Dude, we need to go here the next time you're in town.
Yeah, dude, we're definitely going.
Yeah.
I wonder, is this in Boys Town?
I can imagine that it's in that vicinity.
It's in Boys Town. Look, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's in Boys Town.
We're gonna have to go there.
Yeah, we can go to the Gay Mart too.
We
stop by, get some leather at the Gay Mart.
The audience is gonna think that you and I may swing a certain way.
That we're gay.
I mean, let them think that. It's fine. I don't care.
No, I don't care. Yeah, I think whatever you want.
What are their hours? Let's
see. Blib, blib, blib. Open 4 p.m. 4 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. on Wednesday, Thursday. Friday through Monday, or Friday. Yeah, you can look on your own audience. Mm-hmm. Right there. Mm-hmm. Wow, they're a 4 a.m. place. Holy shit.
On Saturdays.
Fucking Friday and Saturday. Holy fuck, 4 a.m. bar.
Now that's a challenge right there, right? Is to, like, if you finish last in your fantasy football league, you have to spend a whole 11 a.m. to 4 a.m. shift at that establishment.
Wow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. As a punishment. What? I mean, have you not heard of fantasy football punishments where you have to stay at a bar for like a whole almost 24 hours?
No. I thought you were doing like a sticky cookie type thing.
I don't know. I've lost the plot. Is what I've done. I have thought of something that was not
fantasy
funny.
Football. You all jizz on a cookie and then you gotta eat it.
I am sorry. I am an idiot. My apologies, James. You can.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You can cancel me out and whatever. I don't.
You're canceled now.
I'm canceled.
Alan is canceled. Okay.
It's about damn time.
Yeah, you did something wrong. You want your other thing?
So yes, this might be only funny to me. Type of thing, but I think and I think a lot of our audience knows that recently I have become a plant person. My mom.
I didn't know that.
Okay, you like the fucking photo on Instagram, jackass?
I like all your photos to boost your profile. I don't actually look at them. I'm trying to support your page.
Fuck you.
I blindly support everything you do. I'm not actually interested.
I swear, if I find out that this is most of my friends, I will be pissed. I will be pissed, dude. If all of you are just watching and just liking because you're my friend, I love you. But please actually interact with the content that I post.
Yes, I saw that you got a plant and you have to water it every Friday.
Every Friday, yes. I put a sign on there. Yeah. Water me on Fridays. I have asked.
Because plants only drink water on Fridays, so.
Yes. I have asked my Instagram audience to help me name the plant.
Oh. Jersey
And
Mike.
So, well,
Ratatouille.
Well, it's
Frank
too late
and
now,
Dan.
Jack. Okay, jackass. This is you could have had
Rochambeau.
you could have had a submission.
Yojimbo.
Okay. You could have had a
Ironsides.
submission. Okay.
The tall whites.
Are you done?
Scopolamine. I don't know.
But
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Okay. What? You're just coming up with random names.
Yeah. What kind of plant is it?
It's it's a plant. Actually,
Is
hold
it
on. I'll be right back.
Rhodey the rhododendron.
All right.
Planter,
So here's
soldier, sailor, spy.
So here's my plant. It's a beautiful plant, you might say. Yeah, here it is. In all its glory. It is a golden pothos.
Golden what?
Golden pothos. Pothos. I don't. That's not focusing.
Golden pothos.
Pothos. Yeah. I'm probably saying it wrong, but I have tasked my friends on Instagram to help me name my plant. And several people came up to me and gave me a few plant names. Some of them bad, some of them good.
Sarah Connor.
The first submission was for Jeff. The second submission was for Carl. The third one was for Thurston, as in they'll be thirsty Thursday for water on Friday. The next one I didn't understand, but I guess thank God it's Friday, TJIF. But it's because it's Friday, right? It only gets water on Friday. The next one is named after NFL quarterback Fernando Mendoza, but it's actually called Fernando Plantdoza. Another one's called Plantito, but they'd be short for Tito. Then Leif Erikson, Stephen Root, and Henry Plantagenet is what people came up with, and I put it to a poll in a group chat of mine. Right now, there are two leading. That is Carl and Henry Plantagenet.
Sarah Jessica
Thoughts on these
Planter.
names?
Plantito is funny. What were the last three?
The last three were Henry Plantagenet, Stephen Root, and Leif Erikson.
Leif Erikson's funny.
I like Leif Erikson. That was actually submitted
Yeah.
by Adam. Yeah.
Yeah, Leif Erikson's funny. I like that one. I wish I hadn't just scrolled on past and just hit the like button. I could have started. I could have came up with some names.
You know what's funny about this is that there are a lot of people that actually interacted with that, and that tells me that my friends don't just like my post, which great. Thank you if you do that. But I like it if you were like to interact and read what I post on a lot of these photos. A lot of it does mean some stuff. Some of it's just babble, whatever. Don't care. But this one was more like, yeah, interact with this plant in this photo and like tell me what I should name it. And you didn't. You failed, good sir.
Well, I thought everything you put up there is just like as photography promotion for your photography page.
It is, but at the same time, it's like also like kind of like a journal of things going on in my life. And I didn't realize that's what it was going to be, but that's what it's become. So it is what it is. I like it. I like what I do. I like what I post on there. Follow me on Alan Herrera Photography.
Yeah. Follow Alan. Follow his plant. He'll give plant updates as we go along.
As we go along, yeah.
Yeah, the plant will
Hopefully-
eventually grow up and
It will.
want to live on its own and get its own apartment and wonder why you brought it into this world and why it's has credit card debt and Yeah.
You want to talk about it? Are you okay? Is there something you want to talk about here?
How old is the plant?
I don't know. I just got it on Friday. Or on Sunday I got it.
Is the plant Gen Z? Does the plant say 6 yet?
I think the plant is
It's a plant of millennial.
6, 7.
6, 7.
6, 7. Fucking dumb. I think our I think our plant is Gen Alpha.
No, okay. Man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so plant time did that. Now
Plant time. Yeah.
I want to go. This episode will be kind of geared a little bit more towards Italy. Next episode, we're gonna do more Spanish stuff. So since Alan is someday he wants to go to Italy, watch the racing out there. So I like to help Alan with his Italian learning. So you're probably like, I don't know what level you are right now in the Italian language.
I have dropped off completely because there are no plans for me to go to Italy anytime soon right now.
Okay, forget everything Alan just said, and we're going to move on with this segment.
I'm a level 1 if anything.
Okay. So we'll get there eventually. So, yeah. Anyway.
In Italy, we don't say, Madam, you forgot your lemon. In Italy, we say,
Signora, I limone, signora!
Okay.
Mamma
now
mia.
we can get started.
Oh,
now
no.
we can start.
Oh no.
Italian
no.
for beginners.
No. Oh no. Mamma mia.
So Alan, you're gonna read the slides and you're gonna tell us what it says. Okay?
Oh no.
And you can, even if you don't know the words, you probably know the pronunciation.
Oh no.
So
I'm about to insult a whole lot of people.
So I'm trusting
I'm
your
so
your
sorry,
level 1.
Everyone that's Italian in my friend group, I am so sorry.
Italiano.
Go on.
I am going to show you a slide. You can read it, and I'm trusting your level 1 skills. Yeah, I know you're not going to know every single word, but we'll go through it. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Mi scusi, signore. Porteve indicarmi la strada per il bordello più vicino. Excuse me, sir. Could you direct me to the nearest? Okay. All right.
So this is all. I made this presentation for you specifically for when you go to Italy.
Italia. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you'll know where to go. Okay. Next slide.
Okay. No. Dove posso trovare una spacciatore di drug? Where can I get drugs?
Yeah, that's right.
Where can I find a drug dealer?
This is for your trip to Italy. So yeah.
Potete consigliarmi un hotel che non abbia il persistente odore del fascismo italiano? Please direct me to an hotel where there isn't the persistent odor of Italian fascism.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. All right. Next one. Stikazi. Who gives a fuck? That's probably what they would say.
Yeah.
Guess that's the merda. What is this shit? This is shit. Oh,
This is shit. Yeah.
This is shit.
Yeah.
Vai che passe. Come si consa, go to hell. Che cazzo vuoi? You dumbass. What the fuck do you want? No. Figlio di puttana. Son of a bitch, yeah.
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 I think it's the same in Spanish too. You forgot your lemon.
The Italian fascism. What did you, bro?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, the lingering order.
The funny thing is like
fascism.
the funny thing is like you can't escape that. It's either fascism or the mafia.
Yeah, I mean they did it, you know. That's and I think that's something like Germany tries to hide very much. Like they try to bury their past like as much as they possibly can. In
so
Italy,
what happened
I don't
between
know.
1933 and 1945? Nothing happened.
Nothing.
Italy's like
Nothing.
we did it all the time. We do it to this day. Hey, Mussolini's daughter, right there, almost in parliament.
Yeah. What does Italy have now? Do they have a president and
they have a prime minister and a president type thing. I think their prime minister is basically their prime minister is a fascist. Is literally a fascist.
Oh, so they're still
like
doing
they
it.
belong to they belong to a fascist party. I guess there are still some checks and balances on their system, but like it's kind of like us. So it's bad. He's très bad.
Yes.
He's très bad. He's cazzo.
Yeah.
Shit. It's merda.
Testa de
It's
cazzo.
merda. Testa de cazzo, which means dickhead.
What's the prime minister? So yeah, updates. We got updates. This round boy has bought some land. So
That's right.
yeah, I did. I bought 4 acres.
Yeah.
So that's up here.
In mule.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's right.
Yep.
And I'm gonna. It's just raw land right now, but it has power. So I'm gonna build a little studio to record in, to do more episodes. So what I'm waiting on right now is waiting for all the paperwork to go through, and then once that's done and I'm done signing things, I'm gonna head to Chicago.
Nice.
So that might be the end of May, might be the first week of June, something like that. So
Okay.
we'll see.
So we'll have. So as far as the show's concerned, that means you're gonna have the two of us in the studio apartment here in Chicago, Illinois.
Yep, we'll do some food reviews. We'll probably get a couple local guests on. We'll try to get somebody.
Yeah.
Like Claire.
Actually, I'm
Claire
down
on.
for. Yeah, definitely. I'd love to have Claire on. Love to have anyone on. Who's not invited on is El Diablo, which name we will not say.
Yes.
But they're all the way out
name.
in some. We don't say his name, but they're in some bumfuck town in Wisconsin now, which we've never heard of before. Yeah.
Yeah, he can stay there.
He can stay there.
Yeah, go Wisconsin.
You
know what?
Wanna go
Shame
to
on
Dovetail-
him
wanna go to
because
Dovetail?
Wisconsin is racist. So shame on him.
Yep. Shame on him. Shame on him.
He's racist too.
You may cheese me, but you can't cheese you. Cheese man.
Yeah.
Cheese. I don't know. That's yeah.
It's kind of unfortunate that, I mean, they have cheese there and it's really good. I mean, their beer is not really that great, but I don't know. The New
rolled a 20
Glarus wasn't awesome.
New Glarus and Spotted Cow are overrated
Yeah.
and garbage, and yeah, we can do better.
Yeah.
Chicago has done better. We got Revolution. We got other things. You got Lake Effect here down the street from me.
Would you say that
many beers?
Would you say that the people of Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, are racist?
Yes.
Because we went there and you were like, oh, these people are looking at me because I have brown skin.
They were.
That's how you talk. You're a vampire. That's how you talk.
Also, they put basil on a pizza, and it was fresh
spinach.
basil, and it wasn't even. It was spinach. It was spinach, wasn't it? What I thought it was?
Yeah,
no,
it was
wasn't even
uncooked
basil. You're right.
spinach.
Yeah. It's just like when we had uncooked tortillas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was at your chicken place.
That was
El Pollo.
No. That pollo campero is not my pollo campero. Okay.
No, well, it's the American one. It's not the true like El Salvadorian El Pollo Campero.
Yeah.
And
so you have had that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you brought it back.
I might have to go back. You know what? I might just go for a day just to go get that chicken. Mm-hmm.
Man, it's so great to go. How much does a plane ticket cost to go to El Salvador?
Like $600.
Okay.
Expensive.
I mean, that's. Yeah. I think it's worth it to spend as an individual. What would you spend on one meal there just by yourself?
By yourself as an individual, you'd probably only spend like $5. I'm not kidding
awesome.
you.
That's awesome. Because you said you paid for your whole family for like $15.
I literally paid for my whole family for $20. The biggest meal that cost the most was at an actual like a fancier restaurant that did like surf and turf and all that stuff, and like it was about $100, and that was for 7 people. Now imagine going to get surf and turf here for 7 people.
Yeah,
with 7 people.
Oh yeah,
easily $600.
Yeah, I absolutely. Yeah. Depending on where you went, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was $100 for 7 people. That was the most that was probably spent, and my aunt got that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I went like I got like 6 sandwiches for $20. My mom's like, "You got it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got it. It's $20."
Yeah.
The fuck you mean I got it?
Yeah.
I might retire there, man. Fucking here.
Shit. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. That's great. I would love to go to a country that has an amazing exchange rate like that. You know. And the nice thing is, I do want to go to Peru at some point.
Yeah. The nice thing too is that over there it's the dollar, so it's dollar to dollar. So, and a dollar takes you really far. I mean, honestly, 25 cents gets you across the entire country on a bus.
What is the exchange rate?
It's a dollar. It's dollar. They use the U.S. dollar.
Okay, dollar to dollar doesn't make sense.
They use the American dollar, is what I'm telling you.
The dollar
jackass.
to the dollar?
Yeah, it's a dollar.
What's the exchange rate? Is it dollar to the dollar?
It's a dollar, you jackass. What do you want me to say?
Well, okay, so a dollar in the United States is probably like 75 cents in Canada. Because their exchange, their money's worth just a tiny bit less than ours.
Okay, but the American dollar is it's the same currency.
They used American dollars.
Yes, that's what I'm telling
El Salvador?
you. Yeah,
they don't have El Salvadorian money.
They used to. They used to have the El Colón, which they don't have that anymore.
Colon.
They use it's named after Christopher Columbus.
The big Colon.
His Spanish name was Colón. Cristobal Colón. Okay, because he was a fucking colon. Anyways. Okay.
Culo.
Anyways, going
Cologne
back.
and culo is kind of the same word.
Okay. Testa de culo. Anyways. No, it's you use the American dollar in El Salvador. I will say this, before you go there, probably take out a whole lot of, gold dollars here, the coins, because they use those a lot as their currency.
Oh, so before you go exchange your money for like American gold dollars?
Yeah, like the little coins. Yeah, the coin.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
the Sacagawea dollars or whatever they're called now.
Right, that's racist. But
I don't think that was the name of Sacagawea.
that was her slave name. Okay.
I don't think that was
the colonizers gave her that name.
Okay.
And she was abused. So
She was.
yeah.
Lewis and
I'm
Clark
woke.
were a bunch of bastards, and Lewis died a horrible, horrible death.
I bet
He tried
did.
he tried killing himself twice, and failed,
Why?
and finally was able to do it.
Was he just hungry?
He was poor and destitute by the time after the expedition.
Oh, well, that makes sense. It's
Yeah.
expensive to do that.
Yeah.
Expeditions are expensive.
Yeah. You would think that the American government would be like, yeah, here's all this money, go explore the West, and they actually spent the whole money themselves. Like they took money out of their own pockets to do this.
Well, wasn't that pretty common back then? Like you funded your own expeditions?
Yeah, but like the Christopher Columbus, that bastard that he was, I mean, he got the money from the Spanish royals, but then I guess the Spanish royals were like, go fuck yourself at the end.
Well,
of
you're
it.
talking about Lewis and Clark versus the Catholic Church and Spanish government paying Christopher Columbus to drive that. It's like 2,000 years apart.
It's like 300 years apart, you jackass.
Okay, maybe not 2,000, but
It's like
when
actually.
was-
It's like 300.
When
No,
was
it's
Lewis
like
and Clark?
1492, and Lewis and Clark was 1805 or some shit like that.
$1805 minus
313 years.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But still, 300
older
years,
than
that's a long
That's
time.
older than this country. This country is about to be 250 years old.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
You already got your passport, right? Yeah, you get your passport.
Yeah, I got my passport. I saw the news.
Yeah, everybody get your passport now.
Now, yeah, get it
It now. Before they issue new passports, because that is a fucking atrocity. Like,
That
oh my
is
God.
that is an atrocity.
He's such a piece of shit. Like, this is a Biff Tannen fucking move, dude.
In the history of our passport, has a president ever imprinted like their face on it?
No, he wants to put his name on our fucking money. Like, goddamn. Like, how much are they gonna fucking let him get away with? I swear to God, his cabinet, everybody that's around him, he's got something on them. He must have the worst blackmail.
Absolutely, he does.
Yeah, look at Lindsey Graham is like, we need a ballroom for security reasons. Because
Lindsey
look at
Graham
this.
is clearly
He's like,
gay,
"Fuck
and
that guy."
Trump has it.
He's got something on Lindsey
Yeah.
Graham. He's got that like blackmail, dude. Or else Lindsey
Yeah.
Graham wouldn't be fucking.
Remember Lindsey Graham
waving that
before
flag.
2016? Remember how anti-Trump he was, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
suddenly Trump won the election, or no,
Yeah.
it was actually when Trump won a nomination, and suddenly Lindsey Graham became very pro-Trump.
Yeah, yeah.
Trump definitely has something on him. Trump has something on all these guys.
Oh, he's got something on JD. He's got something on everybody. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Who knows? He might actually have the pictures of JD fucking that couch.
Could be. I don't know. He's got something because JD was very against Trump before Trump was elected in 2016. So yeah, he's got something.
JD
he's
was
got something
even
on JD.
against Trump during the first administration.
Oh, that's right, because Mike Pence was vice. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Mike Pence also is another. Like,
I'm willing to bet Mike Pence doesn't like. I think he hates him.
oh yeah, he fucking does, but he's not showing it.
No, he keeps it quiet, but I'm pretty sure. that
Yeah.
he doesn't like the.
Well, he
motherfucker,
fucking
yeah.
Trump was like, yeah. So if he dies, he dies. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't give a fuck. Did you? A lot of people think that this latest assassination attempt was faked, was staged. Do you think the same?
I think that there is a huge issue with the Secret Service in the fact that they are very lackadaisical when it comes to this president, and maybe it just in general. And I think that this guy got too close. And I think that in general, and I want to speak carefully here. I think the security, I think the security at the Secret Service is pretty bad right now. That anything could happen. The fact that they just let this guy ran by, like I saw the footage, it took 10 seconds to draw a gun. Like fucking Fox News, there was like 2 guys at Fox News just joking about like how lax hotel security was. Like what the fuck? Like what is going on with the Secret Service? It's like a very proud institution that goes back to fucking since after Abraham Lincoln was shot. Like,
so do you think it was a real attempt on assassinating the president?
I don't. It's odd because there's so many protocols that they missed out on. Like they took JD Vance first before the president.
That was odd. I thought they scooted him out really fast.
They scooted out JD Vance real quick. I don't know, man. Like, it's just, to me, Trump fell twice, too, and it just, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say anymore. Like, I don't think the first attempt back during the campaign was staged. I don't know how you stage that. I really don't. And someone actually still died, right? Someone in the audience died. If the Trump campaign back then staged that and someone died, that is horrific. That is absolutely horrific, right? I don't think Trump is smart enough to stage an assassination attempt where he actually could get killed, right? Because by and large, and I know a lot of my friends on the left, and I agree with them almost 99 out of 100 times, by and large, a bullet did hit his ear, or a fragment of a bullet, or a fragment from a piece of glass from something hit his ear. And a bullet came really close of taking out Trump, right? There is no campaign in the world that would stage something that close, in my opinion. This one seems a little bit more far-fetched, in my opinion. I do believe that the Trump campaign is trained in taking advantage of certain situations. That's why they were like, okay, let's bring down this flag. Let's show him like raising his hands up. Again, the Secret Service was trying really, like if you look at the pictures of the first attempt, the Secret Service is actually really trying really hard to get him down, right? Like bring him down. But he's very defiant and he's raising his elbow, right? The Secret Service is like, what the fuck are you doing? And the fact that the Secret Service wasn't able to control him at that point was pretty pathetic in my point of view. He's an 80-year-old man. You guys are trained to making sure that this guy is alive. Why are you letting him raise a fist out in the air when you don't know what's going on? I mean,
and if you're the president, you, regardless of who you are,
I think
you have to listen to security.
Yeah, you do. I think Trump is just very media savvy and to know when to take advantage of a situation.
Mm-hmm.
I think
that's the latest attempt he's using to try to boost support for the ballroom.
Yeah, the ballroom immediately came out and like, we need to have a ballroom. You had a fucking ballroom. The East Room had a fucking ballroom. Mm-hmm. The East Wing had a ballroom.
Yeah. Well, and if you're concerned about security, have everything at Camp David then.
Yeah.
Just do everything at fucking Camp David, the most secure fucking place.
Do everything at Camp David, yeah.
Yeah, or fucking Air Force One, just
outside of the
White
House.
In the air. Go somewhere really secure then, if you're gonna do the. I mean, because they had it at the Hilton Hotel. First of all, it's like half the country hates you, and then Iran hates you.
Yeah.
And if you don't do what Israel says, they're gonna.
This one's like, so, okay, so it's always been used. It's always been at the Hilton Hotel.
Oh, okay.
I think I think in general, which is also a bad reason to why we should do this at a ballroom, right? Because it's like historically it's been done at this place, and this is the first time that Trump was ever going to appear at it. I think it's odd, right? Because he wanted to. He's always derided. He's always hated on the White House Correspondents' Dinner, but now it's because he now has more of his guys, doing the interviews and doing the press and all that stuff. You got Newsmax there, and Washington Post mentioned that they were in the worst table possible, but they had the best view of what happened. Say what you will about Jeff Bezos. I guess Trump still doesn't like the Washington Post. But like, it's like, what are we doing? What's the whole point of this? What's the whole point of faking assassination attempts? Is it to garner more support because your ratings are so bad? That's why the first one, I don't think it was staged, because I felt like he was going to win in 2024 no matter what. I think even if it's Biden, or if Biden stepped out and Kamala came in, whatever happened, I thought Trump was going to win.
Yeah, well, that's what people are saying. That is the theory, that if they staged that first one, that was to boost support for his election for his second term. And this current one, and now it's like, I'm looking at TikTok and Instagram, and a lot of the comments are saying like it was fake, it was staged, like it's all made up.
This one does seem more staged, but it's just why are we doing it? Like, what are you? Is the Secret Service in on it? Is the Secret Service like, because they just let this guy walk by like it was nothing? And
that surprised me, how he was able to get through the first layer of security.
Yeah.
To get even close to the ballroom completely blows my mind. And like watching how he got through, I mean, he looked like the Flash.
Naruto ran through. He just like boom, and then you just see one guy pull his gun out as he runs past it. And I figured you see a guy running like that, you immediately have guns drawn.
Yeah, there should be more layers of security to get to the ballroom.
The weird part to me is that I wonder if they knew he was going to do it and they were just like, be lax about it, don't kill. Like, the other part about it is that they didn't kill him. Mm-hmm. This is usually like the CIA, the Secret Service is shoot to kill. Like,
yeah, gunshots were
remember the
fired.
the guy that shot the president or the candidate at the time was immediately shot right after he took one shot. He took two shots and he immediately was killed after by a sniper, like another 100 yards away or so.
Well, I think too, the part of this, I think maybe it has to do with like the whole Charlie Kirk thing too, because of a lot of the assassin stuff about the assassin didn't make a whole lot of sense to people. So I think that's why people are skeptical about the two assassination attempts of Trump, is because all this stuff didn't really add up. Like how he's writing all these whole sentences on bullets. And like how they said he like disassembled the rifle and then climbed up and then reassembled it and then disassembled it again. It's like, what the fuck? So I think people have a general lack of faith in the truth that
and I could agree with that. I can understand that where there's a general lack in truth, but at the same time, it doesn't. just because Kennedy was murdered by or assassinated by an ex-Marine doesn't mean that every assassin ever is going to be like a military or ex-Marine. Like we go back to President Lincoln when he was assassinated. He was assassinated by an actor, and it was a point blank shot to the head that didn't kill him until later in the morning. And then go another 2 decades after that. There was a movie. There was actually a series on it. I think it was Rutherford B. Hayes. 4 months into his administration, he is shot. He's not shot by someone who was in the military. He was shot by some fanatic that wanted to work in his administration and couldn't get a job and felt disgruntled by the fact that he couldn't get a job with the administration, and he shot the president, and the president died 4 months later from a wound that could have been healed in today's medicine. Then you go to McKinley in 1900. He is shot and killed by an anarchist, quote unquote anarchist. A lot of anarchists do not claim him, but he is shot and killed by an anarchist. Theodore Roosevelt becomes president the next day. But again, he was in military. Then it takes till 1963 with John F. Kennedy, and he is shot and assassinated by a Marine sniper from 100 yards away.
Hoorah.
Right. Whatever you think of what actually happened that day. But those are the facts. Those are the facts that we have. A magic bullet. No. But that's what happened.
Bullet and then flew all the way down there.
Like, it doesn't take a Marine sniper to assassinate a president. Maybe. And then same with Charlie Kirk. The guy that shot Charlie Kirk had no military experience. None
but
whatsoever.
you were saying earlier that it was actually Israel that killed Charlie Kirk.
Oh, okay.
You said that Benjamin Netanyahu made the order to put in the explosive microphone.
All right. I am not. The Mossad is not coming after me, my dude. All right. But again,
that's another theory that people are saying that Charlie Kirk was killed by Israel because of the way he spoke out about Israel. And the microphone had an explosive in it. It's supposed to blow up his chest, but hit him in the neck. I'm like, I don't know about that, but I know like all the story that the FBI put out about the assassin just sounds like total bullshit to me.
Yeah.
But I can't say that it was Israel because I don't know.
Yeah, and I don't know either. Like honestly, we don't know. Same with John F. Kennedy, right? Because John F. Kennedy has so much theories about what happened there. We laughed about it earlier. But there's so many theories that the mafia did it, that Cuba did it, that the USSR did it,
CIA.
the CIA did it.
Yeah.
Like, to me, I think it's obvious that the mafia did it. And that's why Jack Ruby shot him. And then Jack Ruby died.
Because they shot...
They shot Lee Harvey. Jack
Lee
Ruby
Harvey
shot.
Oswald,
Lee
on the street,
Jack
right?
on a prison transfer. Like it was a transfer to like another jail or something.
Yeah, he just walked up with a pistol and just shot him.
Walked up in pistol and shot him.
Yeah.
And I think Jack Ruby was a mafia associate. I don't think he was a mafia soldier or anything like that. But and then I think Jack Ruby died of cancer like a few months later or years later or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So again, whatever you may think, if you think the president is cool and all that, you can go fuck yourself because this is not your podcast. This is not for you to watch or anything. This is a very left-leaning podcast. That being said, if you think these were staged, that's fine. I'm not going to argue that. I'm not going to argue you on that. I tend to be more on the side of. I think the Secret Service is too lax nowadays, and I think that it would be stupid on their side to stage something where their guy gets killed. That's my point of view.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% right. I could be wrong. this administration has shown stupidity beyond stupidity, and his campaign has done that, certainly. And I am not 100% putting it past them that they can't do that, right? But I don't think it's plausible.
Yeah. So if you need a voice of reason, DM Alan
Mm-hmm.
on Instagram, and he'll walk you through it. You know, if you're on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're on the edge. But
Yeah.
again, the president can go fuck himself. ICE can go fuck itself. Israel can go fuck itself.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, fuck you, fascists, is what I have to say about that.
Yeah. That's a good spot to end. We'll end there.
Yes.
So we're gonna wrap it up. Good episode today. Check us out. Like I said, we're on YouTube, Instagram. We got the clips up. We're on TikTok. Full episodes will be on YouTube, and you can listen. If you don't want to watch the episode on YouTube, you can just listen because that's how you do at your cubicle at your workplace. Spotify and Google Podcasts and all that shit.
And tell your friends about this podcast and
tell
leave
your
a
friends.
rating. Leave a 5-star rating. Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't like us,
Leave a rating.
leave a comment. Leave angry comments.
Yes.
Engage.
Yeah, do that too.
Engage
Yeah.
with us.
Engage.
Yeah.
Did you ever get an Engage, like the little mobile phone Game Boy thing?
No.
I'll show you a picture of it. Okay. All right. And that's the end of the show, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Anyway, yeah. Bye.
Bye.